What's up, guys? Here we're on to another reaction video here today. I've got another quasi-metal, quasi-rock band here that I've reviewed once before, or, reacted to once before. It was Hellyeah. There's a lot of people that got pissed about that. Woo-wee! Some people were just like, oh my god, Chad's amazing, he's the greatest thing ever, oh my god, all this stuff is blah, 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 this guy's complaining, he's a loser, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay. Chill, alright? Fucking relax. What bothers me about this, and what's probably going to bother me about the reaction that people are going to have after I post this video, I haven't even heard this fucking song, okay? But I keep going back to him because I'm like, this is like Vinnie Paul's like child after Damage Plan, right? And I like Damage Plan. I thought Damage Plan was fucking badass. I like fucking Pantera. Pantera's fucking badass. I like fucking Mudvayne. Mudvayne is badass. Okay? Hellyeah, I don't know about it. Something about it. It doesn't fit. Right? And I went back and listened to that Stampede one. I went back and listened to a lot of Hellyeah, and every time I did, it was like, this is not connecting with me. It's missing something. And I feel like Chad's good. He does a great job in it. Vinny does a great job on the drums. But the guitars are just not fucking there. They're just not there. I'm not hearing the riffage. And, if I'm being perfectly honest here, Vinnie Paul's a great drummer. But Dimebag is a fucking phenomenal riff writer and lead guitar player. Phenomenal. Like, he's one of the most revered guitar players of all time, especially in the metal genre. So I think that missing element here, it just shows that Vinny's good and he finds great grooves, but he needs something to work off of, right? Same with Chad. He needs something to work off of, and I feel like these riffs from Hellyeah that I've heard are okay, but they're very run-of-the-mill, very kind of generic, very kind of, songwriting is maybe not as interesting as some of their previous projects. Especially Chad and Mudvayne. I mean, if you're a Hellyeah fan and you haven't listened to Mudvayne, then, you should go back and check out fucking Mudvayne. Mudvayne is amazing. Chad does a great job in Mudvayne, and you're going to hear the heavier end of what Chad does, and the more philosophical end, because, I also have a little bit of issue with the lyrical content. Lyrical content is very Five Finger Death Punch. It's not for me. It's not really aimed at me. A lot of this stuff is just not there. I don't know about Welcome Home, so we're going to check that out here right now. Let's get this started. I'm going to stop fucking babbling, and let's listen to Hellyeah. Maybe they'll prove me wrong about all the shit I just said.
Far off in the distance, the storm's closing in, the pressure collapsing, bright skies become dim, this sand all around me give memories new life, knots that have loosened, still tangled inside. Ominous clouds, no sun in the sky, is this a metaphor for my tragic?
I do like this better than any other Hellyeah song I've heard this far. Okay, yeah. I'm digging this. This really reminds me of World So Cold. Okay. I like that whole first section. The verse was good, the chorus.
The well is dry. Why is my feeling of love like a welcome home? So all the light fades to dark. All that's good is torn apart. Why is this feeling of love like a welcome home? So welcome home. So welcome home. So welcome.
This is almost like a Avenged Sevenfold section right here. Which I like Avenged Sevenfold. I guess I'm a weirdo. Oh, Jesus, Burbage, yo. Okay, perfect place for the solo.
This feeling of love like a welcome home. So welcome home. So welcome home. So
Okay, yeah. No, that was pretty awesome. I got no complaints about that. I thought that was good. That was good. I mean, and in that particular song, like when I was talking about the riffage, they didn't really have to put the riffage in because they kind of arranged the song in a way where the focus was on Chad, and Chad did, of course, an amazing job and killed it. Very much a World So Cold type performance from Chad, and that is where his voice really shines, how awesome it is, because he's got like this great emotional power, and he sings, he can sing well without distortion, but he sings really well with distortion, and that sounds fucking awesome. And I don't mean like kind of artificial distortion that you add to your voice. I mean when you're getting distorted, like he can scream, so when you can kind of scream and sing at the same time, that's singing with distortion. That sounds fucking amazing when he does it. He has a great voice for that, and that fit perfectly with all of it. And it was maybe a little bit more progressive than some of the other songs that I've heard from them. I wouldn't say it's super progressive, but it's definitely more progressive than the songs that I've heard. And it had like a little bit of that Avenged Sevenfold, maybe even Collective Soul type vibe with the orchestration in the background during the choruses, and when it got big and turned into that opus. The guitar solo hit at the right time, hit some cool notes, and then just didn't really go anywhere. So it was only, like it could have been better. But Chad's voice was amazing through it, and just for Chad's voice alone, I would come back and listen to this song. So this, gotta eat my words a little bit here. This is a song I dig. I would, I would listen to this on a regular. I would put this in the playlist if I was listening to Mudvayne and Pantera and other bands like that. I would definitely put this in that playlist because this is a pretty fucking awesome song. Very impressed with it and happy to hear them sound like this instead of the stuff that was going on before. I like this a little bit better. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Until next time, laters.
days I feel kinda strange, like a second voice pushing for a change. I feel like I'm losing control. People from in the end. Now up, now where to go? Take this life for what it is, a figment of your imagination, and ignore my evil grin. Let this maddening of hate set in. This madness is only survival of the fittest. We must go, we must be done. To use the hands of the devil without the grace of God. King the fierce and mighty Dark Lord. Bring with hate death to everyone. Take this life for what it is, a figment of your imagination, and ignore my evil grin. Let this maddening of hate set in. Take this life for what it is, a figment of your imagination, and ignore my evil grin. Let this maddening of hate set in. Breaking your soul with my bloody fist. Bone crashes into bone, crushing down as a flesh splits. Nowhere to run, it's just you and me. You and me.